Middle school journalism, I just wanted to take an opportunity to walk you through a little bit of your lesson and show you how to take notes. So, this is one way to take notes. You don't have to take them this way, but I do recommend it. A lot of students also like to handwrite their notes. So, hopefully, after you see this video, you'll be like, yep, this is one way I want to do that. Okay, so what I do is I go to Google Docs and I go to blank. Okay, so this is the first lesson. So it is called Unit 1, What is Journalism? So I'm just going to highlight that information and I'm going to push Control C, or some of it, if you're using your mouse, you just right click copy and then you're just going to paste. Okay. If you're handwriting it, I would start with Unit 1, What is Journalism? Okay. Now, in this unit, we will learn all about the world of journalism. We will discover what journalism is and who is involved in the process. We will also learn about different types of journalism and media, including newspapers, magazines, electronic media and photojournalism, and the different types of news they present. So, what will you learn in this unit? After studying this unit, you will be able to define journalism, understand the purpose of journalism, define key terms such as reporter, editor, journalist, and audience, discuss the different types of journalism, identify different types of news, and explain key roles in the world of journalism. So that's a lot, all right? So it takes time to learn this, so let's push play.
What is journalism? Unit summary. In this unit, we will learn all about the world of journalism. We will discover what journalism is.
So that's just going to read it for me, okay? So I'm going to go back, and then I'm going to access lesson 1, accessing the news. Okay, so accessing the news introduction. Let me move that on over next to my notes. All right, so I like to do these side by side. That way I'm not constantly trying to figure out where I am, and that helps me a lot. Okay, so how do you find out what is going on in the world around you? Do you pick up a newspaper, turn on your television, check the news headlines online? All of these ways are getting the news are forms of journalism. Journalism is the act of presenting news, events, and issues to people. All right, so right there's one of our first key terms. Okay, so I'm going to highlight that and I'm going to press Control C, or you can right click copy. I'm going to jump back over to my notes and I'm just going to paste that. Paste. You could even go up to edit and paste. Okay, next. The people who put together the news are called journalists. They work hard to give you the facts and keep you informed. Okay, so what are journalists? Okay, they put the news together and they work hard to give you the facts. I'm just going to copy that and put it in here. So I hope this is helping you as you are looking at the way that we are taking notes. This is one way. There's no right or wrong way to take notes, okay, guys? So understand, when we're looking at note taking, note taking is for the person taking the notes, okay? This is one great way to be able to look at it. All right, when you read, watch, or listen to the news, you are learning about the world around you. There are many types of journalists who bring you many types of news. All of these journalists and types of news are grouped into 4 main areas: print journalism, broadcast journalism, internet journalism, and photojournalism. All right, so I'm going to just get that right there. All right, so I would probably get rid of that. Types of journalists. All right. Types of news. We actually don't need that. All right, I would just get rid of all this. All right, types of news are grouped into 4 main areas: Now, this is where I feel it's important for you as a note taker. I would number these, almost like outline style. If you're handwriting them, you're just writing the numbers and 4. So then you can also come back and put their definitions there in just a minute. All right, click through the slides to get a sneak peek of the different types of journalism we will be discussing in this unit. Brainstorm different ways that journalists share news, events, and issues with the public. Okay, another way, remember, if we go back, remember you have course vocabulary and you can look them up. Okay. So print journalism, I'm pretty sure I just saw that right there. The process of reporting the news and sharing events in a printed form. Copy that. Okay. All right. That was this one. So I'm going to go back. Lesson 2. So I hope the way that I've shown you about how to take notes has been a starter for you. Okay, whether you're copying, pasting, whether you're handwriting, you're able to see the big parts of these, okay? Because you will see these again on your quizzes. And I know you don't have the ability to go back and reset, by going back through, because that's why I'm showing you how to do this. Take good notes, okay? So lesson 2 is all about print journalism, okay? So I would come down. I like to separate my notes. Okay. And then everything you need to know about print journalism. You're going to dig through this paragraph. All right. What is it about print journalism? Newspapers, magazines. So you would come over here. Newspapers, magazines. They're forms of. You see where we started up here. Now we're just going to go through each lesson and break it apart. Okay. So that's what I do. If you do something different, I'm so glad for you to share it with us, and maybe we could learn better. But until then, let's try whether you handwrite it or do it this way. And remember, when you go to take your quiz, you will have had to print these out, okay? Or maybe put them down, because if you're jumping back and forth, admin may think you're kind of trying to cheat, which I really don't see that happening. But let me know if you have any problems when you do go to take your test with your notes, and I'm happy to unlock that for you. But you shouldn't have a big deal. But just remember, it may think it. You may even have to kind of pull it into its own little tab. Okay. All right.